Good evening, everybody. We are here to do a little bit of evening practice to kind of wind down from the day. Maybe just wind down from the stress we've all been under the last couple of days. We've heard of goat yoga. We've heard of puppy yoga. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I have kind of a small addiction to bunnies. So I'm going to present bunny yoga here for an evening flow. They may happen to amble on by. Again, if you just want to watch them, that's perfectly okay too. Let's start all the way at the back side of our mat. Feet are hip distance apart, toes pointing straight ahead. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Hinging at the hips, letting the upper body hang heavy. Tuck the chin to the chest and roll it all the way back up. Inhale, sweep it all the way up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Once more, the chin tucks to the chest and we roll it all the way up. Last one, we're going to inhale, circle, sweep arms all the way up. Exhale, swan, dive it down. Bending through those knees, let's go ahead and take the fingers to the floor if we need to, and go ahead and walk it all the way out. Bend the knees down to the ground, untuck through the toes, sit the high knee back to the heels. It's not comfortable here to be in our heel chest. Let's start to deepen the breath, start to slow our bodies down for our sleep. Gently close the eyes and roll the shoulders back and down. Pull the belly button into the spine and inhale deep. Long lift through the spine as though there were a string attached to the top of the head, pulling us to the heavens. Exhale, let the breath go. Do not lose any length in the spine. Inhale, continue to lift. We're not shrugging the shoulders up, but instead finding that midline growing longer. Exhale as we release all of the air. One more. Exhale. We're going to go ahead and gently blink the eyes open. Bring ourselves to our all fours position. Go ahead and find yourself here. I'm going to turn on the mat just to make it a little bit easier to see. Starting to work on that cat and cow. We're not waking up the body. We're slowing it down. So let's take the time. Exhale, arch it all the way up to the sky. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and down and bring the chest through the window of the arms. Once more. Exhale all the way up. Inhale, sweep it all the way through. One more of each. Exhale, initiate movement with those hips. And inhale, go ahead and sweep it through. Find ourselves in that all fours position. Once more, release the high knee all the way down to the heels. Extend the arms out long. Walk both hands over to the left-hand side. Take that right hand, glue it to the ground. Left hand caps on top. Pull the entire body away from the hand, relaxing the head between the window of the arms. Three good deep breaths here. Bring it back through midline, and let's go ahead and walk everything on over to the right-hand side. Extending those arms out long once more, going ahead and stretching through the side body by gluing that left hand down, hey buddy, and pulling that hand away from the shoulder. Pull the hip away from the fingers. Relax the head down. Enjoy that stretch. As big a breath as you can, the biggest one of your day so far. Walk it back through midline. Drag those hands in, swing those legs around, finding that all. Keeping the shoulders back and down will help us stretch through those hamstrings. In just a moment, I'll let you round, don't worry. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest and everything rounds forward. Can we reach just a little bit more? Hands to the thighs, to the calves, to the bottoms of the feet, to the outside of that right foot. Right arm's going to swing all the way back. Release everything forward once more. Tuck the chin to the chest and slide the upper body forward. Let's go ahead and bring it up tall. This right knee's gonna bend. We're gonna stack ankle to ankle, or we can even bring it up and over, working on stretch through the hips. Inhale, sweep it all the way up. Exhale, hinge it forward. Again, we should feel this in the outside of that right hip. If we like to, we can round and mount. No worries about straight spine here as we start to prepare the body for bend. Really let this right knee fall down. If it's too much on us, we can always take it up or again, ankle to ankle. Good, bringing it up tall. We're going to leave that right leg in, extend the left leg out. Sit it up tall. We're going to take that right hand to the outside of the left foot and sweep. Ooh, that left arm behind. Keep that head in line with the spine. We don't have to tuck it down. Walk it back through midline and go ahead and round through the spine. Roll it all the way up. Once more, we're going to go ankle to ankle or ankle to thigh. Inhale, sweep it all the way up. Exhale, swan, dive it down. Again, we can walk those fingers out, rounding through the spine. Too much on that inner thigh, too much on that outer thigh, we can always relax it down. Good, and bring it up tall. We're going to extend the legs out. We want to find our head on the back edge of our mat. So if we need to walk it forward, so be it. Lay it down to the ground. Bring that right knee into the chest. Interlace the hands on the top side of the right knee. If it's not going to go there, we can always find it on the back of the thigh. Shoulders deep down to the ground. Chin ever so slightly tucked to the chest. Big breath in. Exhale. Let's pull it out. Side of that hip. Squeezing that knee towards the armpit. We're going to shift them as far forward to the right as possible, either leaving the right foot hooked behind the left knee or bringing it up, out, and over. We're going to twist. So what happened to that right shoulder? Where it came up off the ground. Our goal is to keep it glued to the floor. So let's gently assist, keeping the chin tucked to the chest. Big breath in. Exhale, feel the peeling open of the body. Three good solid breaths to let that body relax. Go ahead and bring it back through midline. Leave this right foot down on the floor. Lift the hips up, bring them back into the center. Bring that left knee all the way into the chest again. Hands to the back of the thigh or the front side opening we get through those hip flexors. Big breath in. Exhale, pull that left knee to the outside of the hip. Again, keeping this. Go ahead and release it out. We're going to bring that left foot to the floor. Lift the hips up, scooch them over to the left-hand side. Hook the toe or stack it on top as we twist. Once more, the fingers are going to reach out. The body releases as we twist. Let go of all the air in the tummy. Big breath in. Twist a little bit deeper. Last one. Bring it back through midline, tap the toe down, lift the hips, bring them into center, bring both knees into the chest. And bring it back through center, give those knees a kiss. Big breath in. Exhale, release everything out. Find yourself here for a few moments in our final Savasana. Tuck the chin towards the chest, spread the toes wide, wiggle the fingers. Press the elbows down into the ground, lifting the upper back up off the floor. We slide the shoulder blades deep in the back pockets. What happened? That lower back now started to arch, didn't it? Press through those heels, lift the hips up off the ground, tuck the tailbone as though we had a string, pulling it to the belly button. Release everything down. Too much on the lower back, bend the knees, bring the feet to the floor. Close the eyes.
Let the breath go. On our next exhalation, let's go ahead and bend the knees, bring the feet to the floor if they aren't there already. Lift the hips up, shift them over to the right hand side, rolling onto that left side body. Left shoulder gives us a little assist. That right arm comes up and out. Look at you showing off. Find yourselves in our crisscross applesauce, or maybe even bring the feet together into our butterfly pose. Go ahead and take a moment, a big breath in. Let it out with a big sigh. We end our practice by saying namaste, which means the light in me salutes the light in you. Hands to heart center. Namaste, my friends.